Kimberly Turner from cookingwithkimberly.com, and tonight I'm going to show you how to bake a graham cracker pie crust. Now this is an essential recipe for your holiday treats like Easter and Thanksgiving and Christmas. We make a lot of different kinds of pies, especially at different times of year. But it's a great cracker pie crust to use throughout the year. Tonight I'm making a beautiful key lime pie. Make sure you check out the recipe for that because it's going to be delicious. And I just created this pie crust, so let me rewind and show you how to do it. Okay, let's get this crust going. I have a 9-inch pie plate. Use whatever one you like or you have. I'm using 1 1/4 cups of graham cracker crumbs. Crush up the crackers if you need to in the food processor, or you can purchase the crumbs like that. 2 1/2 tablespoons of sugar, and I'm looking to get about 5 to 7 tablespoons of melted butter. Now I just guesstimated with what I thought I would need with butter, and I just put it in there to melt in the microwave it took less than a minute. Okay, so I'm actually gonna stir everything up in the pie plate to get it mixed, and then we're gonna press it in. Why dirty another bowl if you don't need to? So in go the crumbs, in goes the sugar, and I'm gonna measure out at least 5 tablespoons of the butter to begin with. And I'm just gonna use my fingers to combine it. That gives you a better feeling of if they're moist enough and if it's all mixed through. Now you want it to be the consistency of wet sand, you know, like when you're a kid and you're on the beach and you're making, you know, sand castles and things. You want it a little bit wet so that you can actually form it, but not too wet. That actually feels pretty good. I'm gonna add just another 1/2 tablespoon. I'll be satisfied. Now let me show you the consistency. Doesn't that look like wet sand to you? It's exactly what it looks like to me. So now we're just going to use either your fingertips or the backs of your fingers, and you're just going to press that down. Make yourself a nice crust. Start with the bottom, and then you're going to work your way up the sides of the baking dish. Just make sure that everything's nice and coated. Pack it really well. Just make sure the whole pie plate is covered and it's packed nicely. This is what's going to hold that gorgeous limey filling. Make sure you leave enough for the sides of the baking dish. And just go through and press that against the sides. So once you've formed it into the pan and you've pressed it all around and you're satisfied with how it looks, you're going to put it into the preheated oven at 350 degrees, and it's going to go for about 10 minutes or until it's lightly browned, okay? And it's nice and set. In it goes. Okay, let's check this graham cracker pie crust. So here it is. It looks beautiful. It's lightly browned and it's set. It's gonna set. I need this to cool completely before we fill it, so I'm gonna leave it on a wire rack to do so. So that's how you do it. That's how you bake a graham cracker pie crust. You can do it too. So simple. You don't have to purchase it at the store. Took 3 ingredients and 10 minutes in the oven. Actually, I let mine go for about 12 just to make sure that it was nice and brown. The butter is still a little bit hot and it's a little bit moist on the bottom, but that's gonna cool off and that's gonna harden up beautifully. All right, so that's how you do it. That's how you bake a graham cracker pie crust. I hope that you try it too. It's so simple, all right? Follow me on Twitter at Cooking with Kim, E with a capital E. Like the fan page at facebook.com/cookingwithkimberly. My shows are on ifood.tv/cookingwithkimberly, youtube.com/cookingwithkimberly, and you can find me syndicated on Roku. Come to my website at cookingwithkimberly.com and subscribe, interact with us, and let us know what's going down in your culinary world. Be a champion in your kitchen and eat deliciously. Bye.